Alright, good afternoon. Welcome back to Three Swords Gaming. Moving along in Arknights Endfield, and very excited about today's video because hopefully we will be advancing out of Chapter 1 and getting into the stuff in Chapter 2, or I think that's the transition from Chapter 1 to Chapter 2. We should be making a big transition today under any circumstances. And also, before shooting today's video, I finally got around to unlocking the PAC here in Power Plateau, which means we now have the one in Power Plateau working. We got the one in Originium Park, or what's it called? Originium Science Park. And we got the one in Valley Pass going. So all three of those are going now. I don't know if they're optimal. So I did an interesting thing. I basically just took the setup, and this caused me a bit of work. I took the setups that existed on my main account and just sent those blueprints to this account, and immediately just duplicated what I'm doing on my main account on this account, which, as you can see, it's not optimal because all of my outputs are being utilized, right? All 6 on this thing, and then you can see that the bus is more or less completely utilized. Now, if all these things, but it's not optimal, right? Because in theory, I should be able to set up my bus to where any of the inputs and outputs on the bus were there's room for 2 more, right? Easy. There's 2 spaces there, 1 space there. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's room for 3 more. 2 outputs and an input, let's say, along here. But because of how this stuff is set up, it's not currently doing that. And I don't know. I could use what's it called? The protocol stashes maybe to address that, so that I don't need these inputs. And that could make this more linear, and that means I could take advantage of this space. I still have room to improve, but at least now this space is being used somewhat effectively, and I am quite pleased with that. And that means we can get back into the main story. So let's see. Nope, that is not what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for. All right. So yeah, where we left off, we needed to take a break. And for some reason in my head, what that meant was allow some time to pass, and then the next chapter will trigger. And now I remember that that's not actually the case at all. What it is you literally go to your little captain's seat over here and sit down, and then time passes. So, okay, let's go sit in our captain's seat. What should we do next? But we know what we're doing next. But okay, Enman. What are we thinking about? I guess we're thinking about these things. Yeah, who am I? So to be clear, I actually like the setup that the main character's memories are lost. It allows the player to, and don't get me wrong, it's not the most clever thing in the world, but it's functional enough to allow the player to kind of write their own story, which is linear in this game. Yeah, the environment is somewhat open world, but our story is going to be linear, but just the same. We get to watch who I am develop without some sort of backstory dominating that, because, I mean, they have the room to kind of make it up as they go. So I'm good with it. It doesn't bother me.
You gave everything to ensure the survival of life. With all retreat cut off, you placed your hope in the Zeroth Directive.
I do hope they continue to kind of illuminate this Zeroth Directive thing and what it means.
Go forth and touch it. You have one last chance. Reclaim the history that was yours. Remember your calling. This is the only gift you left for yourself. There were 128,793 Terrans on Talos II at your birth. A single gate bridged two worlds. We crossed the vast cosmos and arrived at this foreign home. However, all our dreams and plans fell into ruin at that same gate. Behind us, the broken bridge crumbled. Every famine and mass casualty risked dooming our civilization. The First Angloid War saw this world spawn countless war machines, steeped in malice. You led the fledgling alliance and banished the threat into the ether side. Pioneering bases lost, Originium and you ravaged. Victory's toll was heavy. Then the Humiliation War reignited fratricide, nearly pushing Terrans to the edge of full-scale civil war. The seed you sowed bloomed in time. At the cliff's edge, people paused and pledged the Band Accord. Decades later, we ushered in an age of prosperity. Cities rose in the south. The civilization band grew rapidly. Time and time again, you rose from your slumber to guide civilization, leading us away from the broken bridge. However, as the enemy licked its wounds, we scrounged for resources and survival, neglecting our original vision. And the Originium's wounds never truly healed. The decay spread. With every slumber, you lost more. In year 139, as the exiles returned, the Second Angloid War stood at our doorstep. We were forced to initiate an ill-prepared expedition. Your sacrifice exceeded the worst thresholds. The Originium is still collapsing. We never truly left that broken bridge. Execute the Zeroth Directive. Deploy the PAC. Revive the pulse of life. Treasure your very last chance.
It's got nothing to do with the sarcophagus. The damage dealt to the Originium is metaphysical in nature. The Endman's health will only get worse with every awakening.
But the memory loss means we're running out of time.
Then you should have faith in the Endman. The repairs can only be performed by the Endman. Our mission is to create favorable conditions.
But our Endman's lost all memory. We can't force a drowning person to learn to swim. It makes no sense.
Now, we didn't come up with the automated industry complex to make bottles and jars. Remember the assimilated universe? If the Protocol Originium can find... Yo, just woke up? We were talking about you just now.
Okay, so before we proceed here with this dialogue, I want to go back to the cinematic we had there, which I think is good and also gives us some of that background, right? Some of the background for the lore, and also some of the background for that lost memory piece. So it isn't like we were somebody once or twice before and went into hibernation. I think the implication is we have gone into hibernation dozens, at least, of times, and that each time we lose a bit more of ourselves, or this memory loss that gets progressively worse, and that's reinforced by the dialogue that's happening here, right? And that we don't have very many times left, that a permanent solution to the chaos in this world has to be found now, because we can't keep, hibernating and coming back and fixing. Now that's a lot to swallow, right? That we are the one person who can fix the world each and every time it experiences some kind of disaster, and yet that's the story they gave us, and that's okay. There are so many things that are better here than what I'm accustomed to from ArenaNet that I'm willing to forgive that. So yeah, I thought it was a good cinematic. I think it's compelling, gives you something to invest in your story as the player, that you have this backdrop with these Angloid wars, which I am very curious about. I don't know if that's part of the Arknights lore or not, and one of these days, once I figure out how to resolve, I might just play Arknights on my PC, but if I'm on my PC, I'm probably playing this. We'll see. We'll figure that out. I'd like to get into the lore a little bit more. Maybe that'll make some more sense for me. But I did enjoy the cinematic. I think it creates investment. My head is still hurting, and you were talking about me.
That means you're doing fine. Letting Perlica hang around with you seems pretty helpful for your recovery.
So I kind of like this girl right here. I like the outfit. I like the vibe. It seems cool. We're not going to get a lot of her here, but I assume she'll, based on her dialogue with Perlica, I don't think this is like the last time we'll be seeing her by any stretch of the imagination. We do see on her outfit a very interesting thing. We see it on Endman's outfit sometimes too, where you have objects on the outfit. Like in her case, it's this thing right here. With Endman, it's the paperclip looking thing that we can see a little bit of right here, that are clearly meant to be metal, but the way they did their outfits and gave the outfit some movement with the fabric, they didn't separate the metal from the fabric, so the hard things will bend and turn the same as a fabric would. It's not even necessarily a complaint, because I don't know, because it doesn't bother me. I do notice it, but I think having to create multiple textures that interact with each other probably would have been a lot more work, and those little things really add up, I assume, when you're developing a game like this.
M3, I believe this is the Endman's first meeting with you. And Endman, you might not remember this, but M3 was right next to me during your awakening.
I don't actually remember that. And when I say I don't remember it, I genuinely don't remember if they show that during any kind of cinematic or cutscene, or if it's just we are now finding out that she was like in the room and we didn't actually see her or something.
Yes, I was. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm M3. As for who I am, I'm your friend. That should suffice.
I mean, should it? Like, we lost our memories. Are we just taking people at face value when they say they're our friend? And we kind of do, repeatedly throughout the story. It's one of the little oddities with the lost memories thing.
M3 is also one of the executors of the Zeroth Directive. She specifically made this trip back to Dijon in order to verify your status, Endman.
So I wonder, like, organizationally, who she belongs to. That she wasn't hanging out on Dijon. She made the trip to Dijon. So is she, like, was it TGCC, or she's not HAN, right? Because we're headed there soon. A little bit of a spoiler there. Or is she Endfield and she just works somewhere else and came to the ship? I don't know.
I'm also here to feed you additional intel about that special request from HAS. Perlica, the source of trouble is the Wuling Very Large Rift. It's the largest ether rift of the Civilization Band. Unfortunately, we picked up traces of ether energy activities at that place. Traces that are completely identical with the signal samples of Valley 4. Neferith, I bet. She's not even trying to hide her next objective. I think she's doing this on purpose to taunt us.
She won't be getting away this time.
Every Enfielder is working hard to solve this issue, so I'm not too worried about it. What makes me really concerned is you, Endman.
What? Me? I hope she does the little, like, point at herself thing. It's hilarious when she does that.
If something within the ether side is still struggling to return to this planet, then Neferith is just a small timer meant to divert our attention.
So I do like that they're introducing the idea of a much bigger bad guy like that. Because ultimately, like, is Neferith enough to carry this game for 2, 3, 4, 5 years? Like, pretty debatable, right?
Our enemies are closely tied to the ether. The Protocol Automation Core will be a thorn in their eyes, but they won't slow down just to cater your memory loss.
We won't let it get any worse. That's right, Edmund.
Good. You're still your old self. I knew Perlica worried too much.
Wait, what did Perlica say?
I really want to be a part of your Wuling trip. But we got bigger problems at other places. Go and deal with Neferith. I believe we will meet again soon.
So this is another example of a character that I assume may be available to us at some point in time. Again, unique outfit, key role in the story, etc., etc. Will that be the case? I don't know. They have announced a couple of the banner characters for the next banner, the 1.1 banner. And they've announced a character that we have yet to meet, and then Rossi. Happy about the Rossi thing. I want both. We'll have to make a decision on how we pull. I may pull for one on my main account and then pull for the other one on this account just to, you know, to mix things up. We'll have to see.
Endman?
What's up, Perlica? Alright, let's talk about M3.
M3 is one of our elite operators. She is responsible for carrying out combat missions of the highest secrecy and utmost danger.
It's actually very impressive. She didn't look the part, but that's cool. M3 is like a Delta operator. That's very, very impressive. Very impressive.
Many factions and their stragglers have not given up their dreams of our destruction. M3 has removed many obstacles, both overt and covert, for Endfield. Her actions gave us the chance to complete our preparations for the Protocol Automation Core.
So this would also kind of suggest that she may be a character we can add to our team at some point, right? So what's going on with Wuling City? I need more intel about Wuling City.
Wuling City is a key center of science and research of the Hongshan Academy of Sciences. The HAS is a longtime partner of Endfield. It's also why Chen got involved with Endfield in the first place.
Oh, I'm on board. I like Chen.
In addition to monitoring the Very Large Rift, Wuling City also built plenty of living amenities in the region. The city is a home they rebuilt atop a disaster site. It is an inspiring symbol for the people of Hongshan. Wuling is also pursuing a special research project on something called Shiranite. Their aim is to overcome Etherside disasters. Endfield already has plans to deploy an automation core in Wuling City and set up our AIC factory over there. This operation happens to work in favor of our plans.
Ah, convenient. Oddly convenient. Alright, so, Wuling?
That's right. And Chen is quite familiar with Wuling City. We can count on her help for this operation.
That's good, because she's still part of my core team. I haven't changed anyone up.
Since we're unsure of how many cards Neferith has in her hands, we should be as fully prepared as possible. Once you believe everything is set, we shall depart for our mission from Dijiang.
Enman, I've made some progress. We completed our high confidentiality level handshake with HAS. Landing protocol is in the works. Supervisor Perlica will be waiting for you aboard Dijiang.
Okay. We have a business call. I don't think this has anything to do with the mission. Oh yeah, this is, yeah, alright. Yeah, that's not actually what we want to do. That's, so you can see now we have, this one has been available to us for a hot minute, but now we have Gilberta's mission, Yvonne's mission, and Wolfgar's mission available to us. Oh yeah, we can't. Gotta go to the stairs.
Endman, we just received a situation update.
What happened?
The Intel office sent an update on the Bone Crushers. They are moving towards Wuling. There is no doubt that Neferth is involved.
So what's unclear to me is, like, is Wuling, like, down the street from Valley 4, or is it, like, 3,000 miles away? Like, that the Bone Crushers were like, we're, you know, we got pushed out of Valley 4 to the next spot. Like, what does that, you know, what does that mean? I don't know.
Ether depth readings are changing throughout the entire world. Reports from other sites do not look very optimistic.
Oh, that's actually really bad, right?
M3 said that powerful individuals or minds are behind these incidents. She must focus on activities in the north.
The north, like that giant thing? I mean, we're the Endmen. Should we be worrying about the giant thing?
But this also means you're short on people.
I'm gonna have to pick it up here in just a second. Alrighty, I'm back. Got pulled away for what was an important phone call. Unfortunately, the world is full of chaos, and I have family in the areas impacted by that chaos. But all is good. All is good. And yeah, so let's see if I can remember what's going on here. We're on our way to Wuling. M3 is on our way north. That means we're short on people. Chen is going to be going with us to Wuling. This also means we're short on people.
Come on. There's us, right?
Yes, we'll be fine, Chen.
Enman, Supervisor Perlica, your landing protocol is ready to go.
Well then, we should
We've
go.
established the drop point inside Wuling City. You may set off anytime.
I wonder what that means, drop point. Like, we're not parachuting from space. Are we going to be on, like, some kind of thing that just, like the PAC? Remember when the PAC goes crashing to Earth? Are we also crashing to Earth, and are we supposed to do that right inside of Wuling City? Which, spoiler alert, we don't. But, yeah, whatever.
Understood. Well done, Fiona.
Well done, Fiona. This is a good look for Perlica with, like, the communicator and stuff. Perlica looks all business right now. What's up, Chen? You nervous about heading home?
This is the first time I'm heading back to Wuling since I signed up with Enfield. Enman, I won't allow the Valley 4 incident to happen again in Wuling.
Indeed. Additionally, our partnership with the Wuling leadership is crucial to our cause. The liaison of our operation is the current leader of Wuling, Zhuang Fengyi, one of the Tianxia of Great Yan. I will be syncing additional details to your terminals. Wuling Very Large Rift is the largest known rift in the Civilization Band. Wuling City is right above this rift. Its main task is to monitor the rift for abnormal activities. Though Wuling and its outskirts are regularly subject to blight tides, They achieved great results across every metric in their annual household data reports. This is made possible with Wu Ling's key scientific endeavor, Project Shiranite.
Then why didn't they promote Shiranite in the band? That would really help us control the blight.
Yes, this is one of the motivations behind our joint AIC factory undertaking with HAS. Hopefully, this operation brings our partnership back on track. Endman, we'll set off once you're ready.
Just a routine inspection. Just a routine inspection. Don't break down on me.
Who's saying that? I don't know if you can hear that in the video. That was funny though. All right, hey Chen, what's up? You ready to go to Wuling?
I only stayed at Wuling for a year or so, but it's the prettiest city I've ever seen. I can't stand the thought of this peachy sanctuary getting attacked. Enman, we gotta hurry.
Okay, well, I mean, should I have nothing to ask then so we can hurry? All right, hey Chen, what's a blight tide?
It's a form of blight. Wuling is built next to lakes and rivers, so the local blight tends to be associated with water, and will look a little different from the blight we see in Valley 4.
Which from a design perspective, I actually kind of appreciate that. It creates like a, I don't know. It's like it's cool that you know things are different places we go, right? I like it.
And since Wuling is close to rivers, the regular tides also intensify blight activity in the city. But it's no big deal to the locals. They're used to it.
They're used to it. Alright, what about this Zhuang Fangyi person? What's their story?
I saw her from afar a couple of times when I was assigned to Wuling for my training. The only thing I know about her is that she's the youngest viceroy in charge of an HAS developmental district.
Oh, that's kind of a big deal, right?
As for other things, they're mostly gossip and hearsay. People say she never sleeps. If she gets angry, the skies will darken with booming thunderclouds. Some even claim that she's a secret chief leading the Qianxi Bureau of Great Yan. Her students really worship her. That's why the stories keep getting crazier.
Alright. Hey, how come you never talk about Wuling?
I was only there for around a year. I've actually been an Enfielder for longer than that.
So where's Chen from originally, then?
And it was a while ago. There's really nothing much to say.
Alright, well then it's time to go.
Tally, then. Time to move out.
Time to move out. Berlica, we're ready to go. Let's go to Wuling.
Ready yet, Endman?
Yes, I'm excited about this. This is the thing I was excited for when we started the video. Let's go.
All right. Neferth will not get away this time.
That's right.
And our signal object is here.
Radio is still intermittent.
Okay, I gotta stop right here. What they do with rain on like Enman's mask and on their outfits and stuff is impressive. Really impressive. And there's a distinction between like things that the water would bead on, like Chen's jacket here, and then things that would absorb water, like Enman's sweater. Like that is incredible attention to detail. And you'll see this a lot on, and it's exaggerated on some characters, like I forget her name, but the green-haired girl with the guns, or Ember, for example. We'll be able to see it really well on Ember because she has a lot of things that the water beads up on. Super impressive.
We've been walking for 15 minutes, but we have yet to reach the end of this area.
Oh, you can see it really well on Shen right there. It's just amazing.
Landing coordinates deviation seems larger than I thought. We may have landed outside the expected zone.
Uh-oh.
We can't get in touch with Fiona or Viceroy Zhuang at the moment. Let's keep moving for now.
Oh my. Feeling this nice, moist air tells me I'm back at home. But this place is a little too quiet. I prefer things lively and noisy. Weird. The Blight Tide shouldn't have risen yet. Why would our radio comms get interrupted?
You seem pretty relaxed. You look quite excited. Well, those are two completely opposite choices. Which one do we think Chen is? By Chen's standards, she seems pretty relaxed, right? Chen's an excitable gal.
I'm quite familiar with Wuling. I did live in the city for a while, you know.
Yeah, about a year. That was actually like an extensive topic of conversation.
I've read plenty of investigative reports about Wuling, but they pale against the actual place.
Well, we're not there yet, Perlica, so... I mean, yeah.
Of course. The grassy fragrance, the rippling of creeks. You can't take in their beauty just by looking. You gotta experience it with every sense.
Yes, but we're experiencing an unstable SOW system here.
I don't know what that means.
Its navigation function is out. Chen, do you know the way?
To help traveling peddlers, messengers, and tourists, Wuling City has deployed a number of powered rafts nearby. We just need to find these rafts to get our road markers.
Well, that's actually a really good plan, Chen.
Time to roll. Let's follow this trail and look around.
I can't run.
Enman, this is your first visit to Wuling, right? It's so different from Valley 4, isn't it? Just you wait. There are even more surprises in store.
There we go, now we can run.
The raft is over there. Wait, who's that?
Oh, are you guys just gonna run down there on your own? You're not gonna wait for an administrator? And who is that?
What does this Yanese character mean? Ah, finally. Other fellow travelers.
Hello, guy.
Are you also trying to cross the river? I honestly don't know how to activate this.
We came here for the scenery. You're not local, right?
I am a traveler who hails from Yirsh.
The free city of Yirsh. The one bound by a ring of snow-capped mountains?
You actually know the place. My intent was to cross this river and visit Wuling City. I did not expect the vehicles here to be completely unmanned.
Are you here by yourself?
Yes, it seems that way for now.
This place is getting pretty unsafe. Are you sure you'll be alright roaming around on your own?
Well, I did have quite a few companions at the beginning. But in the end, I was the only one left.
What does that mean?
No matter. I assume you are heading towards Wuling City as well? Will you kindly instruct me on how to activate this raft? I am afraid my knowledge of Yanese technology is rather limited.
Enman?
What? He seems like a friendly guy, right?
It is agreed then. We shall travel together.
Most gladdening. It will be delightful to converse with fellow travelers along the way. Ah, apologies. I am afraid I have yet to fully introduce myself. Ardashir is my name. As you can see, I am a traveler who intends to visit every corner of this world.
All right, Ardashir.
You're at a good footing. You may activate the vessel.
Oh, okay. Wait, am I your chauffeur?
Perlica, the name Ardashir.
It's an ancient Sargonian name. It is not commonly seen amongst the people of Talos II.
Sargonian. Now that's a truly historical name. These emeraldine landscapes look far more appealing in comparison to the windswept lands of ochre dust. No matter how the blight poisons this land, life perseveres, grows, and reclaims. Flowery fragrance rides with the breeze. Is it not pleasing?
We've arrived. Enman, watch your step. We'll reach Wuling City once we pass through this grove.
I've never seen a bamboo forest with such verdance and lushness. Nothing. This is my first time listening to rustling in such clarity. The sound of the wind brushing itself against a grove. It seems this trail has not been used for some time.
Mr. Ardashir, we might need to rest here for a while.
Of course. I apologize for intruding, and I truly appreciate your assistance. I pray that I have not inconvenienced anyone. Yet this seems to be the only path. So, my dear friends, perhaps we shall have the opportunity to meet again.
He looks friendly, but I just feel there's something weird about him.
Yeah, I'm with you, Chin. How about a background check? Let's run a background check on him.
I queried the name Ardashir in the database. The only hits are figures of Sargonian history, and other common employees registered at Seshka and the UWST. None of them matched his age, though.
Well, I didn't sense any hostility from him.
Chen, how long would it take us to reach Wuling City?
Won't be long. Once we get through this place, I'll know the rest like the back of my hand. But this really is the only path. We will run into that young man eventually.
Well, we can only push forward.
Indeed. Our primary objective is to reach Wuling City ASAP. Time to move, team.
Alright. Let's get going.
Wait, what was that?
So that's going to be like a significant mechanic for a while that we'll be dealing with. Eventually, it
Rest
will
is complete. Let's
stop
proceed with the mission.
being a thing that we have to worry about. No items. No inventory. Although we can drop some originium in there that I've been toting around because my inventory was full in Valley 4. Yeah, so in many ways, this is going to represent like a completely fresh start. Not for our characters. Our characters are still level 60 or whatever they were. But,
These bamboo trees can move.
They're grove nymphs. Bamboo bugs. Oh, this will be tough. I forgot about the secrets of navigating through this.
Grove nymphs? Does that mean these bamboo trees are just...
big bugs.
Ardashir. He hasn't gone far.
My prayers have been answered. I knew you would eventually catch up to me. Once again, I find myself in a similar scene as before. I seem to be lost. Perhaps I was not seeing things. The bamboo trees can actually move. Is it some kind of arts? And it gladdens me so. I knew you would not abandon me.
These grove nymphs. Is there any rule that dictates their movement?
Of course! Those Chanshu totally researched that. But I, can't remember the details.
Fortunately, these creatures are not aggressive. Perhaps we can solve this mystery on our own.
Ugh, we're moving agonizingly slow. I don't believe it lasts for too long, though.
Look there! These little critters travel in and out of groves to feed. Maybe we can make use of that. Oh no! The grove got between us. Hey! Are you alright?
I'm alright. I can see a trail from here. Let us meet up ahead.
Okie dokie. Sounds good, buddy.
Careful, Endman.
Look! The Pantails must have been attracted by that pillar. It's a Chanshu Bureau facility. Maybe we can make use of it.
Alright. Well, let's try the pillar thing.
It worked! Phew! After spending all that time running about in the grove, am I glad to see such a refreshing sight.
A refreshing sight indeed. But we still have a mission to carry out.
So true. Alright. Well, let's continue carrying about our mission. Or carrying out our mission, I should say.
Can you hear me? I believe I found something.
I hear you, but we're still looking for a way out.
Is there a statue on your side? I have found one here, but I cannot read the writing on it.
This looks like the statue that Ardashir mentioned.
Wait! There are words carved on the statue. Return here to illuminate the path. For emergencies, switch on the guiding lights or call the emergency hotline of the Wuling Scientific Developmental District.
Do I have that? Oh, exactly what Chen said. Nice. These are the words carved onto the statue. The exact words that Chen just read from the statue.
I think we're back to where we started getting lost.
That statue seems to be designed to help people escape. We should be able to figure a way out if we head back there.
Careful! These water lamps spit acid! Here's our chance! Priscilla! We're fighting me! Sequence! Take this! Sequence! Hey, yeah! Get crushed! What's this? I wouldn't expect anything less. Hey, why don't we just cut down the bamboo? Not that I want to, but...
I understand. But such scenery and environments are rare and valuable to Telosians. Plus, given the size of this grove, resorting to desperate measures might be unwise. We don't know how it would react.
There! Those must be the guiding lights mentioned by the statue. The way is now open. I'm not feeling super positive about this. Are we taking the right path?
Have you found the way?
I think we have. Let's figure out how to meet up.
Good. Then I shall need you to seek me out by following my voice. But be careful out here. I've picked up other voices, and they sound rather bestial in nature.
Oh, well, that's probably not good, I guess.
Careful. This is a quill beast. Be wary of the sharp spines on its body.
I don't think it likes us being here.
Good work, everyone.
We fought with both courage and prudence. Excellent work, everyone.
An easy victory.
We finally meet again.
Finally,
You
I was...
look totally unfazed by this entire thing. How did you find your way out?
I believe fortune was on my side. After our separation, the path I was on remained unchanged. This has proven to be quite an enlightening experience so far. It succeeded in startling me at the beginning, but now that I look back at it, my brief jaunt through this bamboo grove actually feels rather intriguing.
I too am intrigued. Yes, alright.
You sure live a life of leisure.
Look at Chen's face when she says that.
Let's continue our discussion outside. You seem to be enjoying yourself, Ardashir.
I am. My journey has taken me to numerous places, but Talos 2 never ceases to amaze me. And what about you? You bear the logo of Endfield. What is it that you do?
We are Endfield Industries. We strive for the growth and prosperity of the Civilization Band.
So are you visiting Wuling for official business?
Our visit might be considered as that.
You have a most admirable pursuit. The wind is changing. The climate here changes on a whim. It is vastly different compared to the north. I have met diverse individuals during my travels. People lack things, far more than they realize. If you actually helped so many people, can I assume that some of them are treating you as heroes?
Not quite, to be honest. I see light up ahead. This must be the exit. Hey, why are you stopping here?
Yeah, why are you stopping here, guy?
The grove is thinning out. The exit must be near.
Great. We can finally leave this place.
This took longer than expected. We must meet up with Viceroy Zhuang quickly.
Endman?
So we can say, what is it, or how did you... let's go with the how did you.
That is how the other two addressed you. They were not trying to hide anything. Endman, it sounds like a position in an office. Their trust for you is more than obvious. Before we go our separate ways, I do have a question to ask. As of now... Do you approve of your endeavor?
They blacked out the entire background and stuff. It's kind of cool.
Of course I do.
Classic little Endman smile.
The sky is heavy with rain clouds. This weather is most fickle.
Endman, over here! I found the road to Wuling City.
I'll take my leave.
You truly have forgotten everything.
Ooh, ominous, right?
Then it is inevitable. You will not forgive us.
So that's really interesting to me. That somehow, like, Endman not having the memories is directly tied to understanding, you know, us, which we'll get more of that here in a second. All right, are we out of the grove?
The wind is so strong. Look! A Chanshu pillar. I think we're back on the main road.
Wait, someone's over there.
Well, that looks familiar, doesn't it?
Why are you with them?
We just reminisced. Best if you keep it courteous. Sorry, Endman. Please pardon the suddenness of this. I only hope to have a proper discussion.
No need for that.
We have no cause to kill each other. After all, you are
Sakyle.
It seems we're still chained by hatred. We had a delightful talk. Thank you, Endman.
Oh no.
The Chanshu pillar can no longer contain the blight.
The Angloi adapt their forms to the environment. Do not let your guard down. Ensign, focus on their attack maneuvers.
Engage!
Outstanding technique.
Just doing my job.
There are too many of them. We better pull back.
Go that way. Get on the raft and leave. Breathing can't be dead. Huh? You're alive? Little brat, playing dead on me. Huh? Enman, you alright?
Nod. Shake head. I guess we should nod.
Got hammers, eh? A tough nut to crack.
I love this character. So fun.
Leave this one to me, Enman. Huh? Wait a minute. That eye patch. Huh? Greenish horse, long girl, silly braids, and dumb-looking swords. Huh? Chen Qianyu! Tong Tong?
You know each other?
Behold! You're addressing the Supreme Chief of Qing Wostucket! Tong Tong!
So, the story gets really silly here for a minute, like genuinely. And Tong Tong is a silly character. According to the internet, does Tong mean soup? Does Tong Tong mean soup soup? This was suggested on the internet. I have no reason to believe otherwise, so soup soup it is. She's a lot of fun. Fun character, and also, like, a fun counterbalance to Chen, not because they're different, but because they're so similar. She's like the anti-Chen Chen. Yeah, I enjoy this. I really do. Even though it really is, like, very silly for a little bit. Before we finally get into Wuling City, it gets and then it gets less silly, but for a minute here, it's gonna be quite silly. Supreme Chief.
they count as local Woolingers, many of them are petty thieves and criminals. Tong Tong used to be an under-chief of the stockade. Our blades clashed before, and that's how I met her.
Hey! Master Chen! Huh? I never expected to see you show up here! I thought Bling tracked you out by your tail! What brings you back?
look at Chen's face.
And how did you fall into this place? You're responsible for that black traffic racket up there?
Dragged her out. Yeah. Is there like there's a part of this story about Chen that we don't know? And we get a little bit of that here in Wooling.
Chief Tong Tong! Since we've stumbled on the turf of your mighty stockade, it's only fair we play by your rules. But my companion's never been here before. Can you give us a private moment, please?
Ah, you behaved well. Approved. But don't even try to run.
So this is what I'm talking about. Like for the next like hour, which I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way through this portion. In fact, I can tell you we're not. Endman is like a very silly character for a little bit, along with Chen. Like I guess Endman's a reflection of the other characters that she's around sometimes, and you can see Perlica's not with us, and so we get like this very silly interaction with Chen and Tong Tong.
This is my turf.
It is a really beautiful area, isn't it? Alright, Chen, what is happening? And by the way, where's Perlica?
No, I only found you after I woke up. I'm sure Perlica's fine. She's tough and skilled. Anyway, if this really is Jingbo Stockade's turf, we better play it safe.
Yeah, I mean, bandits aren't to be played with, I guess. We need to find a way to slip away from that chief.
Yeah, I first met her when I was practicing swordmancy outside Wuling City. She kept butting in, throwing advice everywhere. One thing led to another, and we became sparring partners. She's not a bad person, just a bit money-minded. Can't blame her, though. Her people have it tough.
Yeah, what's this about you getting dragged out of Wuling by your tail, Chen?
Ah, that. Well, I didn't really get dragged out. It's more like me failing the trials. Ayo, let's just leave talking about me for another day. Our top priority is to look for Pearly.
Yes, finding Perlica is our top priority for now. Kind of a weird dialogue choice. Again, they do a really good job of localization for the most part, and a pretty good job of dialogue, but like this would be like an oddity. Our top priority is to look for Perlica, says Chen. Well, she says Pearly, but Chen says our top priority is this, and we say finding Perlica is our top priority for... Like, couldn't you just replace that with, I agree, we need to find Perlica, or something conversational? Never in a conversation would a friend of mine say, hey, we should go get some lunch, and I would say, we should go get some lunch, right? That wouldn't be conversational.
If she's made it to the top, her people are bound to be nearby. Ooh, I got an idea.
Is it a good idea?
We play along and flip the script.
What does that even mean, Chen? You're just saying words.
Done join? Jingbo Stock is all about survival. As long as the hills stay green, there will always be firewood to burn. You two are my greenhills, alright? Drop me some good loot, and I'll let you walk. Not gonna get you dry. Ain't my style.
Supreme Chief!
Stupid. Suddenly it's like an anime.
Chief, you know it, right? How Wu Ling threw me out cold and callously, without any mercy.
The music, the, like, filter, go ahead, it's absurd.
Well, now I'm back. I'm back to show them Wu Lingers they were wrong. That decision was utterly, completely wrong.
And I should say, for the record, I would prefer a more serious tone. I genuinely would. I find this funny. It is like watching an anime. I don't hate it, but would I have preferred a more serious tone? Yes, I would have.
What?
Having said that, I get a real kick out of Tong Tong, and so besides Rossi, the other character that's been confirmed for the next banner is Tong Tong. And I do very much want to pull for her. I wish she was a sword user. It looks like she's going to have pistols. She's going to be a ranged character, which is a bit of a put-off. I'll probably still pull for her. I like Tong Tong. She's funny. I like the eye patch. I like the booty shorts. She's a winner. We'll see.
I've never forgotten the shame. It still haunts me. Luckily, I ran into my new boss. The one and only administrator of Endfield.
Stupid.
And what? I've never heard of it. Whatever. So, you rode back in here just to give Wu Ling help?
You bet I did.
Thinking back, you were totally bawling your eyes out when we left. I almost thought you'd lose it.
That was... Wait, how did you...
But look at you now, Chen. Full of fire. You're one tough cookie.
Oh, stop it, Chief. I'm nothing in front of you. You're tougher than any of us here.
Ha! Well said. Can't deny that.
Take us under your wing.
Now I get it. So this is what you're up to. You made the right choice. Around here, only shameless targeters have the guts to go head-on with Wu Ling.
Chief? Actually, we're looking for a girl. Please, you've got to help us. She's a white-haired Libri. Name's Perlica. She's one of us. She's a smart one. She's got tricks and knows tactics. She could be our trump card against Nifu and her watch guards.
Huh? Did you just say me fool?
Exactly.
You mean that rude, rough, mad woman who nicked my favorite hat kinda like it was nothing?
What is happening here?
Absolutely.
Okay, I got you covered.
Like 2 peas in a pod. Wise choice, Chief. There's the signature Enman thumbs up.
Consider it done. Find your little pal. It's child's play for me. Hey, tracking folks isn't easy around here. You're lucky I'm on it.
Enman? That was some solid acting.
Dark Mask, ring scales. Watch your step. This roof's real slick and risky.
Dark Mask? Green scales?
What? Every stalker has a nickname. Rules rule. You ain't gonna holler your baby names before those Tianxuan nosy watch cars, are you?
I like being Dark Mask. That's cool.
These splatters just keep coming. Is there no end to them?
Splatters? Sounds like a fitting name for these Angloid.
Yeah, crystallize. Engage. Oh yeah. Take this. Hey, yeah. Hey, Dark Mask. You were on fire.
Yeah, I do what I can. Thanks, Tong Tong.
Who sent you here?
I'm simply trying to find my friends. Not looking to start any fights.
Ha! Bro!
Enman, it's Perlica. Perlica!
Bro!
Endman. Chen. I'm so glad you're both all right.
Leave this to us.
Tang, what are you doing out here?
Put your fist down, bro! They're with us!
With us? Look at how they're dressed. They don't look like one of us.
As I have explained, we are not part of Wu Ling. We are from Endfield. We do not want to start any conflict with you.
But you just injured my man.
Why'd you do that, Perlica?
That was legitimate self-defense. They should be regaining consciousness soon.
Good! I'm impressed!
What?
Thought you just had brains, but you're an artful caster. Could be big help for sure.
Tang.
Chillax, bro. Let me clear up this little mix-up for you. This guy's roll with me. Look at this goofball. Ring any bells? She's Chen Qianyu. She got kicked out before. Now she's back to shake things up. I can't miss that. Hey, quit standing there like a bunch of goobers. This is my big brother, Qing Wostaka's first mate. Run, eat.
Sneaking up to the limestone cave again, huh? Told you to stick to the stockade these days.
I'll go need some fresh air. I ran into these guys on the way. Told me they're fixing to mess with Wuling City. So, I stepped in and brought them under. Just trust me on this, bro.
So, what's happening now?
Poor Perlica. I'm sorry, Perlica. Oh, we should listen to this conversation.
Think. How long's it been since we lost Open for Bits? All thanks to those splatters.
It's good to see, the guys up and around again. That's good.
Don't matter if they're serious about throwing down. For now, we can bust them around a bit. If we don't get these folks to fix our water wheelies, what? We gonna run crying to the Wuling City Tianshu?
I'm with you on most things, but bringing outsiders into stockade fires?
Come on, bro. Don't be so rock-headed. Times are getting tougher. We gotta do something, right?
All right, Perlica. We gotta figure this out. Oh yeah. By the way, are you hurt?
Don't worry, Endman. I'm all right.
That's good. That's good. I see both medals are still there. You got your blue medal and your red medal. That's good. That's good.
Neferth really is in Wu Ling, and she has found herself a mysterious ally. Things are getting out of control.
Yeah, so I never got a chance to talk about that, right? So Ardashir, turns out that he's like a bad guy-ish, and yet not bad the way Neferth is bad, right? Like, he's like, if she's like reckless and aggressive, he's like calculating and nuanced. Like, there's more to him. Like, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to some nuance in the story, which we've had a little bit already. The story's definitely been better than, I don't want to say that I was expecting, but I've not been like disappointed by the story. But the idea that we have this character who could potentially be neither bad nor good, and it could just be nuanced, like I'd welcome that, right?
We must hurry to Wuling City and tell Viceroy Zhuang about this.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
That girl, Tang, why did she say we are with her? And unless I misheard, she also said we are to stir up trouble in Wuling City. What's that about?
What is that about? Yeah.
Slightly improper, but an effective exit strategy. Like Chen said, we are operating on Qingbo Stockade's territory. Neither confronting them directly nor sneaking past them seems viable. And since Nefereth has already made her move, the locals might provide some clues.
Does Origordison sound better than Dark Mask? I like Dark Mask, though.
Hey, Dark Mask! Listen up! Deal's settled. You can rule with us, but you fresh meat, and you roughed up our brothers. Got earn our trust first. No freebies. You wanna go to Wuling City, right? Too bad. The way's been cut off.
Cut off?
Relax. Qingbo's got tricks up his sleeve. Only problem is, our stockade has some little troubles recently. So, taking that pause may take some effort. See where I'm getting at, right? Decide quick, then come knocking.
Ran Yi seems strongly opposed to outsiders interfering in their affairs if we want to investigate Nefereth. We must proceed with caution and avoid unnecessary conflicts.
Fair. Fair. So in the open world, there'd be rare resources around this, right? Which would be, like, huge for us, but... yeah, not at the moment.
Oh, that was fast. You in?
Chief, please take us to the stockade.
Okie dokie. Now tell me tight.
Not a problem.
The Supreme Chief has to do grunt work?
So what? Work's a badge of honor. Hey, Chen. You seem close with this white-haired Libre. Put some drinks on her.
Well, excuse you. We're just two like-minded souls, all right?
Our Dopulon got lucky.
Somewhere there's already fan art of that. I have no doubt.
The rain has stopped.
See that? Our stockade's right up hand past this part.
Fantastic. Environment, design, just top-notch, right?
You could have rode straight into Wuling City from there. Too bad. The way was cut off lately.
When did that happen?
Couple of weeks back.
2 weeks.
Whatever. The way's blocked for now. Come on, follow me.
Really cool. And honestly, Wuling City's even better, in my opinion. Although I suppose it depends on just what your flavor of, like, you know, gaming environment is.
Who's that over there?
Ah, who's that over there? Some guy taking a nap. I'm just trying to get this scorch bug. Hey, guy.
That's ya! How'd you get so banged up?
Chief, those splatters.
Oh no.
Save your strength. Let's get you treated first.
Enman, time to put them down.
Let's do it. But let's unlock the waypoint first. Oh, actually, while we're right here too, let's... Alright. And to be clear, once we get to a reasonable stopping point where I feel like I can come and go from Wuling back to Valley 4 until I can shoot the next video, I'm gonna do that. Like, I'm at a stopping point in terms of time. It's just story continuity is my concern right now.
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
Roger. Engaging the enemy.
Here's our chance.
In position.
What's up, Perlica?
Seems like we're thinking the same thing.
No, I just chose a dialogue choice. I don't... What are we thinking? Oh, no land breakers. Yeah. Oh, good point.
Not a single den stack or camp. Compared to Valley 4, it's way too peaceful here.
I mean, you know, aside from Chingbo Stockade.
You mean there's danger lurking behind Chingbo Stockade?
Hey, Libre! You really got skills. Knew you'd be useful. I told Dajang to get some rest. I'll handle bridge repairs.
Perhaps we can lend a hand too?
Nice! I'm sure that we just need to pour some clean water into the mechanism there, then the bridge moves. Think we can use leak water? Here, take these fairing bottles and fill them up with water.
Okay. So they introduce a whole bunch of new mechanics in Wuling, which I like. Like, that's fun, and it's kind of cool that they introduced them relatively late. Like, all of Chapter 1 is done, so, like, now we have everything in Valley 4, like, under control. Like, we're confident in our skills, and we can acquire new skills. But some of these feel like they don't get used very much, and maybe as we get more, if the next patch gives us more, which my understanding is it's going to give us another map in this area, then maybe some of this stuff we can use a little bit more. There are a few of these things that feel like they don't get a lot of use. Though, in fairness, this one you will occasionally fill... Oh, that was actually kind of dumb. I only filled one bottle. Oh, alright, you can only do 10 at a time. I'd forgotten that. Alright, now we got...
Hurry and pour it in the...
Yeah, 09 bridge.
mechanism.
Got it. Alright, I'll do that. Oh, looks like we need... Yay, good job, guys.
Chief? Why are you frowning like that?
What? What are you talking about? I'm just a little worried. Really, just a little.
Oh no!
Freaking splatters!
Why are there so many Angloy here?
Enman, I'll go help her.
The stockhead's in a mess, and it's easy to get lost. I'll show you the way. Thank you in advance, everyone.
No problem, guy.
People
Let's
need
do
help.
this.
Let's head in.
If you need us to do anything, just say the word.
Take the round. Here's our chance. Crystalla, right there. We're hiding me. What? Yeah. Listen. Take this. Ready to strike. Take your end.
Outstanding performance.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Together, we made this victory happen.
Take the round. Boys, forward. Take your end. Get ready. My turn.
Good work, everyone. Violence is never our objective.
I almost ended up in a fiery cage on accident. That would have been unfortunate.
Bring it on. You're fighting me.
Libre,
Leave it to me. Here's our chance. Crystalla, engage. We're fighting me.
So I appreciate as we entered this new area that we were introduced to some new mechanics. One of those being that some of these guys, like this one I'm killing right now, shield others. You know, just something to prompt a little thought, right? What's up, guy?
Thank you. My fists were totally useless against those splatters.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't punch them.
How are things here?
I got all gates shut tight, just like you told me. Those splatters and freaks shouldn't be getting through.
Freaks?
Possibly the Landbreakers.
Leave the outside to us. You go find somewhere safe.
No problem. Hey, Sword Girl, you totally crushed those splatters. I'm Mountain Guardian. Let's have a spar when you got the time.
Alright, so we'll be seeing more of him at some point in the future. I'm not gonna... No reason to spoil that right now, but we will get more of that guy.
Looks like no major clashes have happened between the residents and the Landbreakers.
This doesn't feel like how Neferith would do things. Here's our chance. Trust in Crystalla. Go! We're fighting me. A blade unsheathed. It's left unleashed. One. All there. Forward. Trust and take your edge. Take him out. Sniper. Descend. Get crushed. We made another step forward, Endfield. Finally, here's our chance. Trust in Crystalla. Take it out. We're fighting me. An easy victory.
Together, we made this victory happen.
One step, boys. Forward. Take your edge. Get crushed.
Descend.
Take
Big bro, I'm here! The food's safe, so yeah, I'm fine.
Didn't I tell you to lay up the thing hunting Lily?
Our food supplies are running low. I'm thin of the waves after all. Gotta do something for the fam. Plus, this water flows from our ancestral spring. I can't pretend it doesn't exist.
You're heard. Try not to talk so much. Leave this to us.
Big bro, think them Wuling City clowns are behind all this? Don't say that too soon. Everyone here's been ruined by those Wuling City fools, so I'm skeptical.
Okay. By and large, I've stuck up for the dialogue in this story to this point. That's awful. It's like the voice actor was like, hey, tell me a little bit about what this character is experiencing. And they were like, well, you know, this is Qingbo Stockade. Like, everyone's feels like they've been wronged by people in Wuling, so they're skeptical. And this is what came of that. Like, that's pretty rough. But I understand translation's involved. I get that. And again, like, that's where if I am actually willing to let them off the hook a little bit more, it's because localization is a thing. Whereas, like, Guild Wars is written in English, right?
Stonefei, go with the younger dame and help look after the others.
Okay, big bro.
Looks like life at Qingbo Stockade is tough too. Wuling may have stunning scenery. That doesn't change how harsh this land really is.
So if this looks like a big flat square area, it is, right? It is for a reason, obviously.
Here's our chance. Trust Crystalla.
We made another step forward, Enfielders.
Together, we made this victory happen.
Engage. Strike command.
In fought with both courage and prudence. Excellent work, everyone.
We handled that fight well.
What's this? Here's our chance! Crystallize! You're fighting me! Hey, is this?
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork. A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
Boys, forward! Take your edge! Get ready! Hey, yeah! Here's our chance! Trust in me! Crystallize! Engage! Sportsman! What's this? Take another chance! You're fighting me! Target locked! Hey!
Don't worry. You're safe now.
Oh, your clothes. Are you from the city?
Yeah, in Chingbo Stockade, they only wear sweatpants, so that's how they can tell. Name's Dark Mask. I'm new.
From the city? You don't look like the others around here either. Are you new as well?
Don't be silly. Qing's been with us for years, since she left Wuling City. Qing, you made a really clever move. How'd you figure out to bring everyone here for shelter?
I learned about emergency survival tactics at the Tianshi Bureau.
That's our delicate beat. Never fails to impress.
Please, Chief. No more embarrassing nicknames. I'll take everyone back now.
Good thing we moved fast. Everyone's safe in here.
We're glad nothing serious happened.
Honestly, when I took you in, I just wanted some free labor to help with stockade chores. Didn't expect you to rescue my fam, fix the bridge, and take down splatters. Gotta admit, you're really good.
No. We were just doing our part.
Anna's right. We all know what this world is like. Not many have shown us such kindness.
Such is the belief of Endfield. We shall never forsake anyone.
Endfield. What exactly does Endfield do?
Let's think about it for a minute, Eamon. We're here to help you, or our mission is to help everyone. That's a bit lofty, right? Let's just keep it real at the level they can understand.
All right, listen up, folks.
Like how Tong Tong's wearing like Adidas kicks with her outfit. That's fun. Also, like again, this really highlights like the rain effects and stuff. It's really impressive.
Now, this one here is Dark Mask, aka the Administrator, aka the boss of Endfield. From now on, Chingbo Stockade and Endfield are united. Their problems are my problems. So long I stare on my turf, I got them covered.
Oh wow. Maybe we went a little overboard with the act.
It's a surprising development to get local backing. Let's take it step by step.
Chief! Chief! We found them! The missing group. They're trapped at a small reef, hiding from the splatters.
Tong Tong, these folks in trouble? We can help.
Oh my gosh, longest video ever. Although, actually... No, because we wouldn't have it. Well, I mean, I guess we could. Alright, let's help the missing folks, and then we'll look at how to try and end this video.
There they are! Take out the Angloid first.
Looks like we need to get the bamboo rafts floating.
All that ducking probably shut their brains off. Guess they forgot to be trapped too.
Water's risen. We can now get the injured out.
Oh, do we need to get over there?
Dark Mask! Why didn't we have you add stock it earlier?
I mean, I actually only pushed a button.
You've been smiling a lot today.
Huh? Really? Hmm?
Ever since things went downhill in the stockade, you've been fronting non-stop.
That's so not true! I always...
You can't fool me. I'm your brother. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, Ron Yi? I don't know how to say that guy's name.
I'm glad we could help. To be honest, we have plenty of questions and doubts too.
Let's ask about the Landbreakers.
Landbreakers. Those freaks only started showing up recently. And we don't really know where they're hiding. They haven't made any major moves yet. Like they're waiting for something. And with their limited numbers, the Landbreakers don't pose a real threat for now. Whatever their plan is, Qingbo Stockade won't be scared off.
Oi! Dark Mask! Remember our deal from earlier? Well, you've probably seen those water release, right? They ran the gate to the path going to Wing City. But Lily did be acting up one after another. We tried fixing them, but never got it done.
Please take us to the place. We'll have a look.
Hey, Dark Mask! You got a way to fix this drawbridge? Yeah?
It seems to be powered by the water wheels next to it.
Hold on, Perlica. Is this fluid tank?
Yes, it's a product from Endfield. We had some trading partnerships with Wu Ling, and it seems the people here may have borrowed the tank from them.
Hey, I'll take you to the first waterway to have a look. See? It's just over there.
I don't know that we're going to need this, you know, in the immediate future. But I certainly wouldn't rule it out. You know what? We got to stop at some point. And I don't want to get into like another lengthy like story portion with cinematics and cutscenes and stuff. We got a waypoint right here, so if I just head back to Valley 4 after stopping here and don't do anything else in Wuling, then the story should stay right where it's at, and I have some time. So we're going to go ahead and call it here. I am very excited, though, because now we are in Wuling. We got some more story to go before we can really start, because we're missing a whole thing up here, right, which is Wuling City. We got more story here at Qingbo Stockade first. And, of course, there's lots of other things that are going to need to get done. Once we advance the story far enough that I can kind of roam freely through here, then we got, like, the, you know, the wacky wavy arm inflatable guys that we got to gather. There's something new on this map that they don't do in Valley 4, which is if I want to start building, like, gold armor, I have to basically gather the blueprints or the gear templates for those, and they're in different locations. You can see... like this is, actually I think it's this one. I'm using yeah, this one I'm using on Ember, this one I'm using on Chen and Enman on my main account. And I'm not a build craft expert, right? So there are, wait, no I'm not. No, I'm using this on Ember. I'm not using any of these on, I don't think we can see the one that I'm using. Oh wait. This is the one I'm using on Chen and Enman. So, you know, at some point, like, I'm going to have to gather these in order to craft that armor, which we're going to want to do as we continue to advance. We're going to want to get into gold armor. And there's a cost associated with that for sure. So we have lots of things to do in the future as well as advance the story. But we're going to put a pin in it all right here. So we've gone from Valley 4 to Wuling. We're trying to meet with the Viceroy of Wuling because there's a partnership with Endfield that's going to allow us to find out what's going on with, like, the Blight Tide here and the Rift. But we landed in the wrong spot, so now we're dealing with Qingbo Stockade, which allowed us to meet Tong Tong. One of my... in spite of how ridiculous this portion of the story is, I do find Tong Tong very entertaining, and I really like the model and everything, and I'd like to pull for that character. Oh, speaking of pulls, so before we take off, I didn't do this last time, and we do have a few of the standard gacha pulls. We can go ahead and do a quick. We might get lucky and get something good. Who can say? Oh, see? What did I say? We might get lucky and get something good. I don't remember who we don't have yet. Well, we don't have Li Feng. We also got a yellow in addition to the orange. We don't have Li Feng. Can't remember who else we don't have.
I'm your operator from Rhodes Island.
Hi, Snowshine.
I'm a search and rescue expert.
Who else do we not have?
Captain Akakuri of Operation Team Z7 reporting.
Oh, we didn't take Last Right when we had the free pull, so it could... Last Right would be a win for us. Li Feng would be a win for us. I think anyone else would be a dupe, which is okay because, like, you know, you can strengthen your characters with duplicates, so that's, like, not a crisis.
Cat.
Cap.
Greetings, Administrator.
Oh, it's Ardelia.
My name is Ardelia, and I'm a geologist from Rhodes Island. My current focus is the correlations between geological disasters and the ether side.
That's cool, Ardelia. Alright, well, cool. It's not a new character, but we can, you know, make Ardelia better, and
Originium will carp.
that's not so bad, right? I don't know what the actual, what the first, let's see here. Oh, I mean, that's good. If we were using, oh, and we unlock our picture, too, for the spaceship. That's cool. Oh, that's cute. I don't think I have any Ardelia dupes on my main account, so I don't think I have that picture up in my spaceship on my main account. So yeah, good stuff. We got another Snowshine picture. Oh yeah, that's cute too. Alright, cool. Well, now we genuinely will wrap it up. Not a bad day. Definitely a long video to include a little bit of an interruption, but we'll piece all that together. And when we come back, we will advance from Qingbo Stockade and hopefully finally get to Wuling City. So, thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Later.